Good morning, doctor.
So this workshop which we are doing today is primarily about discussing what is the impact of Dev Vipashare Chikitsa, Yukti Vipashare Chikitsa, Sattva Vijay Chikitsa for cancer patients and other chronic diseases. So you're free to ask for. There is already a list which is given to me, in which in terms of I requested for what all modalities you feel, what all areas of diseases which you feel ki are coming as challenges and what we can do using Dev Vipashare Chikitsa. So any disease name which you want to discuss in the first place? Dr. Payal, any disease which you want to discuss in the first place?
Chronic skin disorders.
Chronic skin disorders. Perfectly fine, because I also wanted skin cancer and thyroid cancer is something which is happening most in Australia. There are almost 4,000 cases happening each year, new patients. So, which means ki the chronic part of skin in terms of allergies, it starts with allergies, but it finally ends up in cancer. What is your say in terms of Ayurveda?
Couldn't get you. Sorry.
I'm saying, what is your say? Uh, as far as skin is concerned, in terms of Ayurveda, what is which you feel ki is the approach for treating skin cancer?
According to Deva Parashar Chikitsa
No.
or
Dev
in
Vipassana
OP?
Chikitsa, normal Ayurveda, what you practice, what do you think is the approach for Dev Vipassana Chikitsa? I'll give you my inputs. So your inputs plus my inputs is going to give us a synergistic inputs. So what do you suggest ki if somebody is having skin cancer or skin allergy, what do you propose in terms of Ayurveda to him?
Okay, what I'm prescribing as a Ayurveda doctor, right?
Right, absolutely.
Okay. Okay, so we have here various kind of skin disorder patients coming in. Mostly our chronic ones are with they say just allergy, but it's various kind of skin disease mentioned in our Ayurveda, like coast and everything. So we mostly give them some of the diet patterns which is allergic to them. So first fundamental of our treatment is Nidan Parivarjan. So we cut down that food or ahar or vihar which is causing a problem with their body. And then we'll go with their Prakriti and Dosha imbalance. And according to that, we'll go with the herbal medicine and
Perfect.
some tropical medicine as well.
Perfect. So this is what is expected out of a treatment. But when it comes to Dev Vipashare Chikitsa post a very fundamental question. What is the source of the disease? What is the source of the disease? So when we focus our attention on source of the disease, as per Ramcharitmanas, there is a description which says uh, in the Uttarkand, Kam Vat. Kam is desire. Desire causes Vata Rog. Lobh Kaf. The Lobh is holding the desires. Lobh causes Kaf Rog. Krodh causes Pitta Rog. So Vat, Pitta, Kaf are addressed as three fundamental thoughts of desire, holding the desire, and incomplete desire. incomplete desire causes anger, and from anger, all kind of allergies, all kind of fever, all kind of cancer triggers. So that's the fundamental source. So now next time, whenever a patient comes to us and he says ki I have cancer, I have allergies, I have uh, chronic skin situations. In all these areas, the first question is, please let me know what are your desires. The second step is going to be, what do you think is the most important desire as far as you are concerned? What you are holding the desire? And what is that which you are finding as an incomplete desire? So three questions answer a most fundamental approach in terms of Dev Vipassana Chikitsa. Dev Vipassana Chikitsa says everything by origin is through one thought. So when I check this approach, what I realized is this kind of a thing which was written, Ramcharitmanas in India was written in around 1587. So I thought that this is something a very, very niche thought which is there in Ramcharitmanas. We used to study the text as a thing of worship, but we never used to take things from it pertaining to areas of research. So now when that particular thought came to us, the second thought was, is there anything which is happening in their Vipassana Chikitsa, which is also happening at other places? So there is a common book which is called Heal Your Body, Heal Your Mind. I believe you all have heard about that book. Heal Your Body, Heal Your Mind. So this book talks primarily about thoughts, diseases, and affirmations. Shobha ma'am, are you with me?
Yep.
Dr. Langi, are you with me? You are mute.
Yes, doctor, I'm here.
No, I am saying, are you with me on these points in terms of we are connecting the dots for the
Yeah.
entire theory? So Dr. Aarti is also with me.
Namaskar. Namaste, ma'am.
So what we'll do today is, first we'll check for few points, then the approach, and then the practical session. So practical session, you all have observed how Dr. Aarti heals. So it will be a good experience in terms of connecting the dots for that. But the second thing which emerged is, there is a book called Heal Your Body, Heal Your Mind, which talks about thoughts, then their connection with diseases, and the affirmations associated with it. I said, oh, that's wonderful. There are some 300 diseases here. Is there anything of similar like this existing in some other pathy also? Now, when I checked, there is a subject called mind rubrics in homeopathy. Mind rubrics talks about more than 3,000 thoughts and associated medicines and associated diseases. So now there is a complete mapping which is emerging in front of me. There is a thought, there is a disease, there is a medicine that getting mapped. Louis Hay, Heal Your Body, Heal Your Mind says कि for a particular thought, affirmation makes that change to reverse the entire order of disease happening. Now, when I read the same text in Tantra Rajtantra, a book, a treatise primarily on creation of Shreeyantra. You are observing a Shreeyantra behind me.
Yeah.
So, and acha, by default, is anybody from the Reiki or Pranic healing fraternity? Vinay ji is from Pranic healing.
I
Like-
learned little bit of Reiki.
Okay. Right. Now the energy healing practices ke upar we need to discuss. So that's why I said ki it's better to ask for ki is anyone from that background also or not in terms of experiencing energy. So when I was reading text in Tantra from Tantra's Tantra, which is how to create a Shri Yantra, there was a description and there was one other book called Sharda Tilak. This book also mentioned things about how exactly mantra as a philosophy work. The depiction was mantra is a thought. So now there are two thoughts, selfish thoughts and selfless thoughts. So when we say selfish thoughts and selfless thoughts, what does that mean?
The thoughts, pure thoughts and the thoughts with some intent.
So there was a very core relationship which I observed. The thought which causes disease were found to be somewhat selfish thoughts. And the thoughts which were making me disease free were selfless thoughts. Am I able to express myself?
Yeah.
So everything which is around us is boiling down for thoughts. Now the most interesting part which happened with me was I realized, let me take a roll call. Payal ma'am, are you present with your Atma today?
Yes, definitely.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Layangi, are you present with your Atma?
Yes, sir. I think so.
Right. That is even a better answer. Shobha ma'am?
मैं तो सोचती हूँ आत्मा ही है
Perfect.
तो साथी है.
So what I'm trying to emphasize here is that there is an essential element which is present each and every time. Since it is there with me each and every time, I'm missing the value of it. The function of creation of thought is happening only because I'm living. And the thought of I'm living is only because of my Atma. And this is what is happening in the present scenario when there are different religions with different philosophies are happening. We are missing the fundamental essence of Atma. Because most of the religions doesn't believe in that format itself. And the Western world is also not believing that part. But Ayurveda cannot function without the domain of Atma. And there is a term called, when there is a term called thought, and thought is connected with mantra. Mantra is selfless thought about who is the creator of the universe. The most important thing which emerges is what is making me living and how this entire process is living. So as per Western thought, it is synthesis of proteins which started life on earth or anything. But the Ayurveda talks about a different paradigm altogether, and they have given a concept of pranarai. And prana source is happening from sun. And sun has a living history. From one sun to another sun, there are 14 transitions which took place, and that period is called Manvantar. So that is something which deals with cosmology, and that cosmology is impacting our life. So the moment we talk about putting things in a framework, suddenly it gets distorted just because our core focus is on a medicine. So can we treat someone without medicine? That kind of a question I researched for almost last 14 years. I'm able to express myself. In this entire process, you all have experienced that sitting in Meerut and you people sitting in Australia, America, India, Lucknow. So when you are, and South India, I am able to heal or make anyone experience energy instantly within 2 minutes of time. Less than 2 minutes of time. That means that the theory, which is given in all the aspects but not entertained by allopathy, holds something very, very valuable. So now, the unfortunate part in the entire approach is Ayurveda also is not endorsing Deva Vipasharaya Chikitsa, Yukti Vipasharaya Chikitsa, and Sattva Vijaya Chikitsa. So when I research these 3 points, the most important part which occurred with me is Deva Vipasharaya Chikitsa talks about 16 elements which they consider as medicine. A mantra is a medicine. Money is not these stones. Money is the ratan which are existing in our body are ras, rakt, asti, majja, mas, med are the 9 ratan which are there in our body. Preserving them in our body, not letting them reduce is what Deva Vipasharaya started the discussion. Now, the second aspect, which is Yukti Vipasharaya Chikitsa, talks about if you have identified something as a medicine, then what is the quantity and for how much duration? So that a fastest solution can be identified. Am I able to express myself on this, Dr. Payal?
Yes.
So there are 3 things. A, there are 16 things which are considered as medicine. So I've already shared that list of 16. We'll be covering this entire part with everyone for those 16 aspects. The second part is, if we have identified what is a medicine, then the second part is what is the quantity of medicine and for how much duration it needs to be prescribed. This entire detail falls in the category of Yukti Vipasharaya Chikitsa. So out of the 16, which is going to act fastest, connecting with the source code, in how much duration of time? So when we say 1 BD, 1 TDS, so we prescribe the dosage. And when we prescribe the dosage, that dosage gives the instant results. Am I able to express myself?
Yep.
The third and most important part is Sattva Vijaya Chikitsa, which is actually Sattva is information. So Sattva Vijaya Chikitsa is which pure information or thought is actually making me diseased. Dr. Langi, are you with me on this? So
Yes.
whenever I'm not able to explain anything completely, please raise hands. Because for me, there is also a language barrier which is also happening. So the expression may be incomplete at some point of time. I believe with Payal ma'am and Shobha ma'am, it won't happen. But with you, it can happen in terms of my expression also. So that language dexterity, I'm certainly missing. So, but I'm trying to
Well,
put
I
it
think
things in a very simple manner so that we can take those points why this pathy is working. And since it is not been interpreted in that format, for example, Dev Vipashraya Chikitsa, the Dev is Atma itself. There is no Devta here. No God, Goddess is explained for Dev. Dev is pure, simple Atma, and taking refuge of that Atma is the subject called Dev Vipashraya Chikitsa. Because fundamentally, when we are connecting with a thought, that thought is coming from only Atma as a source. If there is no Atma in the body, there won't be any thought. Am I able to express myself?
Yes.
Yes.
So now what we'll do is, we'll do a small meditation by Dr. Aarti, a simple approach in terms of chanting few Bij mantras, how exactly it impacts my energy levels. ठीक है? Everybody okay with it?
Okay, doctor.
Yes.
So
Yes.
there is a very small thing which needs to be addressed. 5 minutes.
Happy.
Shri.
Dr. Shree joining us at 8:30. This message is what we do is we will discuss and decide what we
So shall we start?
next topic.
Yep.
Yeah, doctor.
Yes.
Please close your eyes. Remove your specs. Keep your legs uncrossed. Namaskar, Shri ma'am. With
Namaskar,
closed
ma'am.
eyes, keeping your legs uncrossed, feel the breath till navel. You just have to go with the words, with the way I'm telling you. You need not to invoke or chant. You just have to be with me for a few minutes. And after some time, I'm going to ask you how much and how you are feeling change in your body. So this meditation will be like, first of all, you need to pay attention on your breath, nose to navel, and I'll chant some mantras during this point of time. After that, we'll take our attention towards third eye intersection point. That is a point which is in the brain between two ears. If we draw a straight line and just mark a point, you just need to be attentive on that point. And on that point only, I'm going to chant some mantras. You just need to be attentive to that point while being drashta of that point, observer of that point. And if you are having any phone with you, please keep it on silent mode. When I'll say Shreem, you'll just be breathing in till your navel. And when I'll say chant Hreem, you have to breathe out. Shreem, Hreem, 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 Shreem, Hreem. Now, very smoothly, just shift your attention to your third eye intersection point. For that, you just need to mark a line between your two ears. And at the midpoint of this line, you just mark a point. And be a drashta of that point. Be an observer of that point without invoking, without chanting anything. Just flow with the flow. And observe what you are able to observe without any invocation or chanting anything. Shri, Shri, Shreem, dream, 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 dream. Dream, 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 dream. Shreem, 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 shreem. 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 Shreem, 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 shreem. Shri. 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 We have generated a lot of energy in this point. Now, from this point, we'll observe the energy flow in our body, from the whole body to organs, chakras. Just be aware of yourself. I'll chant another mantra, and you feel the absorption of energy. Shri Hari Clean Chamunda Rinche Shri Chamunda Rinche Shri Rim Klim Chamunda Rinche. You can be in this position, posture, and state as long as you want to be. But before opening your eyes, rub your hand to make them warm. Keep on your eyes and touch each and every part of your body, especially the parts where you feel any sort of discomfort or pain. Thank you so very much. And now you can open your eyes. जी पायल मैम आपसे स्टार्ट करें. How are you feeling and what is your observation?
It's different. I can feel it.
Bravo.
At some of the point, I feel like I'm bit going to lose my balance. Like I can't express it much more, but yeah, I'm feel energetic right now.
Okay, thank you. When you are saying lose your balance, it means
Mm.
you felt that you are falling asleep, sort of a thing?
No, like
Okay.
from a standing position, like in sitting position, I was bit like wobbly, like I will fall like from this sitting position. When I focus in my at that point between my ears.
Okay. And okay, if you feel your body, what is it? Is it relaxed or what is your body?
Yes, yes, definitely. It is relaxed and I can feel that energy.
Good.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Shobha ma'am.
Yeah, this was focusing, going in, and I felt heaviness in my little. When I focus here, heaviness and somewhere here, yeah, in my head, yeah, little.
Yeah.
And
Right.
then it's gone, yeah. Then
So-
lighter head, yeah.
Okay, but if you observe yourself before meditation and after meditation right now, what difference you felt?
A bit lighter body
Okay, right.
and
Thank
yeah,
you.
energy.
Yes, Liangi ma'am.
Yes, doctor, I felt the vibrations.
Okay.
Actually, the Shri mantra, not the second one, the first mantra, the Shri. It, when I was focusing the third eye point, I felt different, not whole body vibration, but it's kind of like, the vibration focusing on that specific place. The second mantra is I'm it's hard to explain. It was like exploring something. First it was like the vibration was like calming, but second one is like suddenly it's kind of more vibrant and like kind of exploding thing.
Okay. So if you feel yourself pre meditation and after meditation, what difference you observe?
It's like something awaking or like more energized.
Okay. Thank
The
you, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, Vinay sir.
Yes, ma'am. मैडम ये थर्ड आई से फील करने पे रेड कलर फील हुआ मुझे।
आपने थर्ड आई को फील किया?
नहीं है, मैं कर रहा था एक कानों के बीच में सेंटर पे,
हाँ हाँ।
लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं आकर के वो मेरा इस पे फोकस आ गया तो रेड ब्लिंक कर रहा था।
ओके।
आ रहा था जा रहा था, थोड़ा सा
Okay.
हैवी हुआ लेकिन अभी लाइट हो गया।
राइट, गुड। और प्री एंड पोस्ट मेडिटेशन के मतलब क्या ऑब्जर्व करते हैं? व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस यू ऑब्जर्व?
अभी तो लाइट हो गया काफी काफी, मतलब आंखों में भी लग रहा है कि लाइट सी देखने पे लगता है, विजन में भी लगता है कि शाइन आएगी।
गुड। सो चिन्मयी मैम आप?
Ma'am, as we started, it felt like the energy is melting away, means it is turning into a bubble type of form with all the colors are there and they are melting away. And after some time, it is all turning into golden type of radiation. Then
Okay.
when we proceed further, it felt like Ardhanarishwara form of Shiva Shakti, both are merging and they are wherever they are moving, and the Swarupa is so big, that means so huge, and wherever they are they are in motion, some type of motion, and wherever they are moving, all are there, a river of golden energy was flowing all around them. and it went into some different dimension or something like that, where everything was very different from here. Like I can't describe because I don't know how to describe them. And my body still now I'm not able to feel my body or my head. Only one thing able to feel that something is aligned or straight inside my body, something like that. But I'm not able to feel my body or my head.
Okay.
So light.
Absorb. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, Shri, ma'am.
Yeah, I felt a very relaxing and calming sensation, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
We'll
you.
hand over to Dr. Shukla. Yes.
So in the first place, let me give you a disclaimer that we are not doing any kind of marketing for Dr. Shri and Shri Ayurveda. It is just the Bij Mantra and we are chanting that Bij Mantra for everyone. Okay.
Nice joke. Nice lighter one.
So what I'm trying to highlight here is that there are certain Sanskrit alphabets which when combined are doing a calming effect on your body. And in this process, distance doesn't matter. So few days back, we've done the one-to-one session. In those one-to-one sessions, we were actually demonstrating that distance doesn't matter. When we write a Bij Mantra, lift the energy and place it into your chakras, it instantly impacts you. It instantly. Matlab, instantly means 2 minutes, as been said by Maggie, everything cooked within 2 minutes of time. So we thought that's a good benchmark. Let us put the energy in that framework that are we able to heal someone in just 2 minutes of time? And there are these Sanskrit alphabets holds a very different kind of, matlab, each Sanskrit alphabet. For example, let me put it in writing also. Ek second. Is my screen visible?
Yep.
Yeah.
So now let's each one of us do a little chanting on Shreem. Meanwhile, I'll write Shreem here. Shreem. Each one of you can chant. Shreem.
Shri.
Shreem. 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 Everybody.
Shri.
Shreem.
Shri.
Shreem.
Shri.
Shreem. श्री मैम आप म्यूट है श्रीम 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 एवरीवन श्रीम ओके so how exactly this alphabet is vibrating you from inside? I am also writing it because I want everyone to write and experience it. Just by writing, now we can do a test experiment. Is Lainge ma'am there? Yes. Ma'am, what you need to do is just place your hand on this, what I've written on the screen,
Okay, doctor.
and feel as if some energy is coming out of it and entering you. You just have to track what is it really happening, that what I've written as a combination of two or three Sanskrit alphabets, when I place my hand on it, is something as an energy transferring and coming to me.
Okay, doctor.
Everybody has to do it. जी विनय जी.
जी
अच्छा,
सर.
ओके ओके, अच्छा मुझे लगा यू आर रेजिंग हैंड्स. फाइन.
एनर्जी है सर.
ठीक है. श्री मैम.
I can feel at the tip of my fingers more, some energy, some vibration.
Okay. Shobha ma'am.
A little bit of warmth and yeah, energy.
Okay. Payal ma'am.
Feeling little bit of energy, not that much.
That's fine. Lange ma'am.
Yes, doctor. Not like vibrations, but I feel kind of energy.
Okay. Now the same process, try something which is around you, which is not this stream alphabet. Anything which is there in front of you, any book, any paper, anything which is written around you, just try to experience, is the same energy vibration coming to you from that piece of paper in which anything written in any language is there?
Mhm. No.
So
No.
which means there are three buttons which I have observed. On my computer, there are three keys: Control, Alt, Delete. When these three press simultaneously, it is creating another window to open, where I can check which all are the functions, processes which are happening in the computer just by pressing three alphabets, that too simultaneously. If I'm doing Control first, Alt second, Delete third, it's not working. But when I press them simultaneously, there is something which is happening. So in our next class, we will be highlighting some part, because most of the participants haven't gone for, so I need a little help in terms of who all will be attending both the sessions, one session. So that clarity is not with me. So, and what all are, some patients also will be joining. So I would request everyone to put the details on WhatsApp or send it to Dr. Shri, so that we are aware who all are exactly participating at what time. Am I able to express myself?
Yeah.
Yes.
I will try to attend this one and 3 p.m. as well, if possible. Yeah, I will.
Perfect. Because what we are trying to demonstrate here is that the energy which I have tested on few Sanskrit alphabets is generating a perfect vibration. Now, what happens in terms of functionality is very, very unique. Are we sensitive to energy or not? And when we do this process, particularly 2, 3, 4 alphabets, when combined and written on a regular basis, they are actually de-stressing me. They are making a change in the total functioning. Some people are feeling warmth in their fingertips. How it is happening? Because we have pressed few Sanskrit alphabets in such a format, simultaneously pressing them improves the energy patterns. Now, where you can sense the best energy pattern is behind the nose, between two ears, below Brahmarandra, and above palate. Please repeat after me. Which is the point?
Behind the nose.
Behind the nose,
Between the two
Between
ears.
the ears.
between the two ears. If I draw a line like this, center point will be falling behind the nose. Above palate
Above.
and below Brahmarandra. Brahmarandra is the soft head. You must have seen a young child just born, matlab 2-3 months. He possesses a soft head here, as if some heart is palpitating here. So those kind of observation you must have seen. So when I observed which is the best point to check the vibration is this point. So you have to just close your eyes, observe the point behind the nose, below Brahmarandra. Now please touch the screen again with your and close your eyes and see when you touch, are you feeling any change in energy levels?
बहुत अलग सी फीलिंग है सर।
Yes, I can feel more warmth than before.
Perfect. लाएंगे मैम?
Yes, doctor, it's hard to explain, but some energy feeling is there.
Perfect. Shobha ma'am?
The little on fingertips, the warmth.
Right. Shri ma'am?
Yeah, it's on the fingertips again.
So this energy, which we have observed in terms of the combination of Sanskrit alphabets, can be lifted, can be placed anywhere. We can feel it. Everything is happening in the visible domain as if we are holding some object which is radiating energy. The only thing is we have never been taught for this format. So exactly like you give, if somebody is coming for blood pressure to you, you are giving Sarb Gandhavati to him. Please eat twice a day and you'll find a change in your blood pressures. If that kind of a thing is happening with a tablet called Sarp Gandhavati, you can also lift the energy, Shreem, put it in him, or ask him to write or do a guided meditation to receive that energy module. And the moment you'll raise your energy levels, the disease pattern will start depleting. So that's what we have observed in the entire activity. This is something very, very different. And the unfortunate part is it is not written in our text. So the moment I made few corrections, it is strong, loud, vibrant, because Shreem is something which is associated with Lakshmi as per the text. But when I checked it, I found it to be associated with Saraswati. And it is the fundamental intelligence which is prevailing in each cell. So the cells which are there within me, for example, my cells on the forehead are aware at what point, what cellular level we have to produce hair. So if I have to produce hair on my forehead, this is the range which is defined. So there means there is some intelligent design within us. If that forehead skin need to produce hair, that skin cell knows where is my limit for all this. So when there is an intelligent system, I normally quote one single line. If you want, you can write it even. Every particle bears intelligence. Every particle bears intelligence, and there is a cumulative intelligence. Cumulative means sum total of each particle having intelligence is cumulative intelligence. So every particle bears intelligence, and there is a cumulative intelligence which governs the course of action of one single particle. Which governs the course of action of one single particle. The creator of intelligence is divine. So when we say that we found a perfectly happening program, computer program in front of us, and we see each bit of computer programming, so there must be a programmer for it. Are you there with me, Langi ma'am?
Yes, doctor.
Don't feel I'm asking you again and again, because I feel ki if there is a language barrier, let me clarify on the first step itself. So,
No, doctor, all right. It's all clear.
right. So when we check that there is a cumulative intelligence which is happening within us, it is making that change functional. And that's what the program is all about. If there is a intelligence, cumulative intelligence, which is there in my body, what all Sanskrit combination of alphabets are giving me energy increase. Okay? So shall we wind up for today? It is 9:07 now.
Yep.
And please let me know what is the flexibility of time, and in advance which all people will be joining in which all batches. Let's suppose if today you are not able to join. Acha, Shri ma'am, I need to seek permission in the first place. Can we do this session on YouTube live?
Yeah, it's your call, it's your session.
No,
Then
ma'am.
I'm
Actually,
okay.
what I'm मतलब सेशन में कोई कुछ भी पूछ सकता है. So that's the reason I was feeling कि it's better to ask. जैसे अभी उनका जो है वो श्वेता मैम का मैसेज आया कि I am not able to join. तो will I be getting the recording? So there are two approaches to it. A, we provide a recording to you. B, we do the entire session on YouTube live so that if somebody is not joining, they can do it on YouTube live. So if you'll permit, I can put it. मतलब मैं तो वैसे भी जो है YouTube पर सारा ही अपना कंटेंट डालता हूँ. So I don't have any, but it is the pure call of the group members कि whether they feel कि it is fine or not. Otherwise, recording will be done with every session. So we can provide recording to everybody. So please let me know the choices so that ki I'll prepare myself accordingly.
I think having on
I'm
YouTube is okay.
with
Yeah,
Sorry?
YouTube Live is a good option.
ठीक है. तो उससे जो नहीं ज्वाइन कर पा रहे हैं, so उनके लिए we won't have any challenge in terms of that. But if it is going to impact कि everybody is on YouTube live, not on the personal session, तो भी मेरे को दिक्कत होगी ना. तो इसलिए मैं पहले से पूछ रहा हूँ आप सब लोगों से.
So there is no 5 p.m. class, right? It will be shifted to 3 p.m.
Actually today मतलब Anne basically confirmed for a 3 to 4 class, and in the 5 to 6 p.m. class, out of the 5 people, only 2 were remaining. 2 already left that group. So for 3 people, there was 1 person who was repeating
Okay.
both the groups. So I thought ki if we are doing multiple sessions, so matlab, is it possible to put things, या put one session for, let's suppose आपने बोला कि I want to connect for few patients. That's the reason I left one spot open so that कि अगर मैं बैच ही करता रहूंगा तो मैं उसमें patient demonstration कैसे करूंगा. So that was the reason.
Dr. Shukla, I know a cancer patient. Can I ask her to come?
हाँ. This is primarily we are seeking patients for 15 days and asking them कि you take healing for 15 days and observe the change within you.
Okay, I can ask her, request, like if she's
देखिए,
interested. So
हम
what time she need to come?
मतलब
What time she
3 to
has to be?
3 to 4 तो we are doing the class. If there is
Okay.
a need which is felt for, तो I can do 5 to 6 also, but मतलब I should have information कि how many people are joining, because participation is most important. Otherwise मैं एक ही चीज को 3 बार
Yeah, I'm
रिपीट
talking
करूंगा
about
तो
the
उसमें कोई
patient.
फायदा नहीं होगा ना.
When the patient has to be there.
So patient 3 to 4 is convenient to us. We'll
Okay.
have a demonstration. If third party is endorsing the process, if somebody is already aware about the energy as a medicine concept, तो उसको क्या दिक्कत होगा या क्या experience होगा वो different हो सकता है. But somebody who's not have experienced this kind of a thing and he or she feels relaxed, that means कि the entire system is functioning smoothly.
Right.
So in same session, our patient can join, right, with us,
Yes.
either morning or afternoon.
एनी टाइम, बस पहले से पता हो कि हु इज जॉइनिंग. एक्चुअली देखिए प्रॉब्लम क्या होता है, देयर इज लॉट ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स व्हिच आर हैपनिंग बिकॉज ऑफ स्पैम. पीपल
Right.
सडनली बार्ज इनटू द ग्रुप्स बिकॉज ऑफ द परमिशंस गिविंग, क्योंकि फ्री फ्लोइंग होता है, एंड देयर आर नॉनसेंस व्हिच इज हैपनिंग. सो आई बीइंग वेरी वेरी रेस्ट्रिक्टिव इन टर्म्स ऑफ कि दैट, क्योंकि हमारे ग्रुप में हमने ऑलमोस्ट 5-6 लोगों के हिसाब से जो है वो एडमिन राइट्स के तौर पे शेयर कर रखा है. अब कहीं से भी मतलब मैं इसलिए सबकी आईडी कंपलसरी करी, बिकॉज इफ वी आर नॉट हैविंग एन आईडी वी आर नॉट हैविंग एनी चेक ऑन एनीबडी. तो वो सबका सिक्योरिटी वाला, जो साइबर सिक्योरिटी वाला एक बहुत क्योटिक चल रहा है आजकल यहाँ इंडिया में. तो मतलब लोगों के फेसबुक अकाउंट्स हैक हो रहे हैं, पता नहीं क्या क्या चल रहा है. सो दैट्स द रीजन आई सेड कि भाई ऐसा नहीं हो कि हमने पहली बार कोई स्टेप करा. श्री मैम बीइंग वेरी वेरी गिविंग अस फेवर्स कि हाँ भाई हम इस चीज को वहां पे ऑस्ट्रेलिया कम्युनिटी में कनेक्ट कर सकें, एंड उसमें कोई chaos हो गया तो आई नेवर वांटेड दैट टू टेक प्लेस.
Sorry, sir, I don't know if Layanki follows Hindi. Just
या मतलब
do
आई
you,
एम ट्राइंग
Layanki?
टू यूज मैक्सिमम ऑफ, बट वो फ्लो में कभी
Yeah.
कभी जो है ना वो पार्ट हो जाता है. So what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say is there are multiple cyber security issues which are happening on day-to-day basis everywhere. Especially in India, it is too much of those events. We are trying to put conditions in such a manner that we should be aware who all are joining. So for that very reason, we kept a cap. If you want to do a personal session with all your patients, one by one, I'm even open for that. I don't have any problem ki if the patient is coming to us and he doesn't want to be demonstrated in front of 10 people, if that is causing a discomfort, we can do a 15-minute session on a Zoom call. So that's not a problem. You just have to give us an intimation in advance that this person will be joining the same Zoom link at this time to this time. And we can connect. So I don't want कि मतलब जैसे पेशेंट सीक्रेसी वाला जो पार्ट होता है, कॉन्फिडेंशियलिटी का जो पार्ट है, आई डोंट वांट दैट दिस थिंग शुड गेट कॉम्प्रोमाइज्ड एट ऑल.
True.
So you can book n number of sessions, the whole day to whole night we are available. We don't have any restriction for that. the fundamental objective of this workshop is to demonstrate for patients only, yeah, how much calming we can do instantly within 2 minutes of time. For a cancer patient, instant reduction in the anxiety levels is something we can do in the first session itself. So there are reduced anxiety, reduced stress, reduced depression for 15 days continuous. It makes a lot of sense for everyone to believe that this process is working. But if it is working on one person and not working on the other person, that is something which is a limiting factor. So that's the reason I said ki if most of the people from the Australia Ayurveda fraternity, if they are joining with the patients, it will be something as a game changer in the days to come. Because then the word will propagate in the market that the Ayurveda people are doing a miracle thing. And with a place where concentration of major patients is only in the cancer domain, cancer, skin, thyroid, neuromusculoskeletal problems. So when I observed all this, there is one single alphabet which is hum. So if I'll write Shreem, hum, Shreem, this simple approach instantly touches my skin, touches my throat. You can touch it and feel it. Since it is already 9:60, I don't want to disturb your schedules because of the timelines, but instantly the entire skin complaints which we shared at the start of the session, everything gets addressed just by single command. You can touch it and give me your feedback again. G, what's the feedback?
I was touching that with one hand, and the other hand I was placing it on the throat. And there was a vibration in the throat.
Perfect.
I
G,
have
Palma.
tried touching there where the mantra is written, and I have touched the other part, the blank part, and I can feel the difference in both the warmth in my finger, definitely.
Perfect. Shobha ma'am?
मैंने सिर्फ मंत्र टच किया, वही वार्मथ फील हुई, मैंने दूसरा हाथ नहीं रखा कहीं.
Perfect. Langi ma'am?
Same, doctor. The other space and on the mantra, there's a different warmth is there.
So for any kind of skin disease, neuromusculoskeletal issues, and thyroid cancer, you just have to place your hand touch any part of your hand or skin or throat, and just have to say Shreem Hum Shreem. If you have some pen or pencil, write Shreem Hum Shreem here with a red pen. The moment you'll do that, you'll feel that the skin itself is absorbing the energy. So it is like some kind of a Control-Alt-Delete button which is happening and a new window is opening. You must have heard the story of Khulja Sim Sim Alibaba. Have you heard that story? Langi, have you heard that story? Khulja Sim Sim?
No, doctor.
Okay. So
Ali Baba and 40 Thieves.
So it
Yeah,
is Shobha ma'am's
yeah.
responsibility to teach you that story, to tell you that
I
story.
think she, in English, the Alibaba and 40 Thieves that he
Yeah,
used to.
I know that story.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
I
in that story, there is a
misunderstood.
popular command which says Khul ja sim sim, which means there is a command given to a gateway. The moment that command is pronounced it in that format itself, instantly it opens the gateway. So the gate opens. On the same note, same process, if you write this command or chant this command, and or if you write it on a piece of paper multiple times and place your hand there, you'll feel that the vibrations are increasing within you. And a self-correction activity which is happening. And if I have to make that practically demonstrable, I'll say just place your hand here on your throat and start chanting Maniman, Shreem, Hum, Shreem, Shreem, Hum, Shreem. And the change will start happening within you.
So it is for neuromuscular and thyroid.
It is for thyroid, parathyroid, neuromusculoskeleton, any kind of skin allergies, any kind of discomfort on connecting with skin. And there are multiple things which we'll be demonstrating in the days to come. I've already prepared a document. All of you must be using Chat GPT or not?
Yes.
Anyone
me.
aware about Chat GPT?
Yes.
Payal ma'am,
Aware,
are
but
you aware?
not using at all.
You are not using. Payal ma'am, are you using Chat GPT?
Yes.
Okay. Langi, are you using Chat GPT?
Yes, doctor.
Perfect. So what we have done is we have created a prompt, complete document for all the 26 diseases which you have shared. I've shared that entire manual with Shri ma'am, but that is not giving us correct input. So we'll do the discussion, put the things in a manner so that in our workshop, each and everything is flowing in a very structured manner. We have created a PPT, we have created content, but since we are getting it from automated responses from Chat GPT, well, I tried with multiple. Gemini, I've checked, Grok, I've checked, DeepSeek, I've checked, but information was a limiting factor. So what I realize is whatever correction which I'm putting are not on that format. So we'll manually do within our workshop of 15 days. So 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening will be a sufficient time to cover this subject, so much so that our basic doubts are cleared.
So we
Because,
are having classes on Saturday, Sunday as well?
ma'am, I am available round the clock whenever you say for 15 days. Absolutely, there is no problem with me. You tell me what is your convenience. The objective of Shri ma'am
Actually,
was to let the fraternity feel what is also a very valuable thought in Ayurveda. So we discussed, there were different aspects we discussed, but then she said ki if they are ready to experience it, whether even if it is a less number of people, so because I heard that there are 200 or 300 people in the fraternity, but if there are 8, 10 people also experiencing something, the things are going to propagate in the market. It won't happen ki the patients or the doctors are not going to get connected with the topic itself. So at least the pure information should pave its own way, because such kind of experiments, such kind of demonstrations are not happening in this fraternity of energy body.
yeah.
So I'm flexible for all dates, all timings. Otherwise, the recording is available. Our intent is to discuss 26 diseases at least, which includes skin cancer, which includes thyroid, and the other disorders which we got the list from all of you.
Yeah, and the hay fever in Australia, there's another big, you see, sinus issues.
साइनस तो मैं 10-15 मिनट में ही खोल देता हूँ, मतलब मैं तो नहीं खोलता, Dr. Aarti does that within 10-15 minutes. You'll feel the change in the breath.
Because now spring is coming, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Australia will have
Lot of
epidemic
people.
allergies, sinus issues.
So in our next class, we'll discuss the same topic pertaining to skin, and
Okay.
there is a thing called automatic thoughts. So our brain generates automatic thoughts. The automatic thoughts impact the disease pattern we have. Let's suppose there are three bodies: gross, subtle, and causal. So the causal body does the entire cleaning of the body, but subtle and gross body normally poses challenge because of their programming habits. So we'll discuss automatic thoughts and the role of automatic thoughts in terms of triggering our diseases to a maximum. Fine. So, and what will be the final timing of this group? 8 to 9 or 8:30 to 9:30?
I think 8 to 9.
9 is good.
8 to 9 आप में से किसी को प्रॉब्लम नहीं है?
No.
लाएंगे, are you comfortable with 8 to 9 timings?
Yes, doctor.
Perfect. So we'll keep this time as 8 to 9 fixed. The second part of this program will happen at 3 to 4.
Yeah.
If we have a consensus happening in 3 to 4, we can go for 5 to 6 for patients, or doing 5 to 6 as class and 3 to 4 as patient interaction. But all of you need to give me an information in advance.
Okay.
ठीक है? So let's connect at 3 to 4.